right. Hello, welcome. This is Toby, and let's get ready to meditate. We're going to do the flying saucer meditation today. So find somewhere comfortable to sit or lie down, maybe on a yoga mat or a meditation cushion. And then we're going to just take a couple breaths. We'll just start to notice the breath. Where is it in the body? We'll just start to maybe smooth out the breath. And let's just take a deep inhale and exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Coming into the present, let's do that again. One deep inhale through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. Starting to just come to a nice relaxed breath and starting to notice if we can begin to relax the body a little bit. So we might scan from the head down. Can we relax and release the forehead and the jaw? Just relaxing the eyes, the throat, the heart, upper back. Releasing through the shoulders, letting all that weight from the shoulders just melt into the earth all the way down. Releasing through the arms and all the way to the fingertips. Coming back to the torso, heart is relaxed and maybe starting to open a little bit. The belly can be soft. Maybe you feel your sacrum either rooting into the earth if you're lying down or just getting heavy, letting the pelvis be heavy. And the hips and the glutes, all the way down the legs, all the way to the toes. And then let's just come to what the mind is doing today. And in just a moment, we'll notice if you can imagine that we'd be outside under a nice clear, dark sky. And we're going to just imagine that the thoughts are going to come and go as if we're in a meteor shower. So the thoughts are just going to be those shooting stars, if you will. So now let's envision this. We're outside under a starry sky. And if your mind is busy, maybe you have a lot of stars falling to the earth, fading out. And maybe they're a little bit more apart from each other. Maybe they're big and maybe they're small. Maybe they're medium size. We don't need to get wrapped up in them. They're not going to become a spiral. They're just coming. We're going to watch them come and watch them go. So now they might become a little bit slower, a little bit more faded, a little bit dimmer. And pretty soon, we don't have any more shooting stars. The meteor shower is done. And now let's come into the idea of getting rid of a little stress today. So notice if you have a little bit of stress, a little bit of worry, anxiety. We're going to try to notice where you're holding on to that in the body today. You can even just imagine, if I had that stress and tension, where would it be in the body? Where would it be hiding? Try to feel that, pinpoint it, breathe into it, and just take a moment to acknowledge any of this stress and tension. And you might use your imagination to notice what color the stress and tension is. Or any bad feelings, any guilt or grudges. Go ahead and envision that as a color, maybe a texture. And even if you can't see a color, actually your parts of your brain that are associated with seeing can activate and imagine just what color it would be. Imagine what texture, what feeling. Is there a little sound or a scent that it makes? Trying to get all your senses involved. And once you've found that little space, maybe it's a big space, we're going to, in just a moment, suck that out of your body. We're going to pull that color out of your body. So now come back to that feeling, that color, that texture, and go ahead and envision yourself pulling it out of your body and rolling it into a small ball right in front of your chest. A small compressed ball. And maybe it's going to stay the same, and maybe it's going to be a little bit different. Go ahead and take a couple more breaths to pull that out and compress it. Make it small, squeeze it down. And then as we are hanging out with this little ball of energy, suddenly you might start to notice that outside in that dark sky, there's a flying saucer that appears. And what does this look like? Does this make a sound? Are there lights? Are there colors? And is there a smoothness or a roughness of what it's made of? Go ahead and envision your alien spaceship. And soon you see a little portal open up and a beam of light comes down. A beam of light comes down and it's going to suck up your little ball of bad energy. So envision that beam. What color is it? What kind of light is it? Go ahead and allow that beam to take away your ball of stuck energy. And as it goes up that tractor beam, see what happens. The ball may become small. Maybe it has blown into bits. And it's all going to get sucked up by this laser beam. So your ball starts to fade away. And then the laser beam's going to get sucked back up into the spaceship. Into the flying saucer. And notice how you feel. Do you feel a little bit relieved? Do you feel lighter? Maybe. And as you're hanging out here, the next thing you know, you're looking up at this unidentified flying object, your UFO, and a beam comes down again, and this time it's a beautiful healing light of energy. A beautiful healing light. Notice how this feels. Does it have a warmth or a cooling? And is this light a color, this laser beam a color? And this laser beam is going to come down and envelop you. And it's just going to fill you up with loving kindness, with compassion, with healing. This is our healing light. As you breathe in, feel it fill your body from head to toe, from the inside out. And you soon recognize that you are full of this beautiful, healing, nurturing light. And maybe it's going to even start to come out of your pores, so full of light. So full of your beautiful energy that you can't help but send it out and share it with others. This is your true nature. Your natural compassion, your natural joy. And then the UFO starts to just fade away, getting smaller back into the distance maybe. And we're going to take this beautiful energy with us for the rest of the day as you begin to breathe back into your present moment. You might take another big breath in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it back out the mouth. And thank you for sharing your guided meditation with me today. The divine joy and light in me honors, reflects, and bows to the same divine joy and light that dwells in you. Namaste. And also, if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a like. You can subscribe, and please share it with someone that you think could also use a little guided meditation. Thanks.